live stream. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream of XX. How are you? If you guys haven't already, just like, subscribe, follow, and share this with friends so I can blow up, please. And then I can live stream whenever you guys want, whatever you want, wherever you want. And I will do anything now until I blow up. You guys will always, always be my fans. Oh yeah, this day's sponsor, even though I never had a sponsor, my sponsor this is for today is Organic Mop O. He's my best friend and he decided to sponsor me. So shout outs to him and credits. Uh-huh. I'm in my live stream. I never get a viewer either. I'm not in your live. Well, El Papa is not in my stream. He's not in my live. I don't know. I might be able to find out who it is. Well, look around, it's not me. Guys, one of your parents or someone that support you? Let's work on this. Let me add him to my party. Hi, Miss Womack. Good afternoon. What is Hidden Spirit Week? I don't have a calendar.
Not a class you have to look for in the classroom. It's posted on the stream. Today is Wacky Wednesday. Mars just had a question regarding the math today. We have basically combined all the things we learned this year pretty much into this lesson. It's a story problem. There's adding, there's multiplication, there's fractions, and we're trying to see if you really understand how to bring these concepts together. A few people were able to probably get a little assistance from a parent or an older sibling, but many of you were not understanding what to do. So we are going to discuss that now. It is very important that you have a pencil and paper to take notes. You best learn by taking notes so you can review them later and understand. You also are encouraged to ask questions. That is how you also understand. And there is a video posted for you to watch with an adult parent or someone to assist you with understanding. These are all the same skills throughout the entire year since September. And these are the strategies to help you get through them. So, let's get started. Please have a pencil and paper. So as I open up the everyday math, and oops, I don't want to do that. Yep. Let's try something else. The first problem, let's go ahead and everyone should open up the everyday math. It makes no sense for me to sit here and teach and you're not even looking at it or you don't care or whatever the issue is. But the test is due in like 10 minutes. So as we're discussing, you should be doing the problem, asking questions, and participating. It is literally due in 10 minutes. So, those of you who tested, I'm going to send yours back. There was a few asked for theirs back. So, I'm going to do that first before I start so that you can do what you need to do. If you have a passing score of 70 or more, you would not receive yours back. I really don't have a lot of time. Yeah, I don't. So, Taylor, yours is back to you. And I think, let's take another one back. And Hassan, yours is back as well. Alright, so now those are the students that need to reassess. Alrighty. Let me share my screen. Make sure you have a pencil and paper. Make sure you are ready. Make sure you are not typing in the chat because you need to be learning at this time more today. So, do not do anything yet. I am reading from a student page here because they haven't done theirs yet because it says empty, empty, empty. So the first rule of thumb is always read the directions. You can write that down if you've forgotten what to do. Use the chart to solve the number story below. So you know you're dealing with a number story. You know there's a chart involved. This one says Marcy's Fitness Challenge Goals. It's important that you read the title of your chart so you better understand what you're looking at. It also shows the activity, which is walking, bike riding, swimming, and running. It shows the total distance for each of those activities by mile.
14 times 14.
And then the story problem reads. So after I studied my chart for 2 minutes to understand that I understand the activities, I understand the total distance, I see numbers, I comprehend. During Marcy's School's 2-week challenge, each student who meets one of the goals above wins a prize. So, again, during Marcy School's 2-week challenge, each student who meets one of the goals will win a prize. That means there is a prize for the student that will walk the 6 miles, swim the 1 mile, bike ride for 6 miles, or run for 4 miles. Now, it says Tony will run a half a mile after school each day. Will he win a prize? So again, Tony will run a half a mile. So you can write the days of the week. What is it, 7 days a week? This one is actually based on the 7 days a week, I guess. But it did say after school. But we're going to use 7 days a week. So how much will Tony run in 2 weeks?
21
Again,
turns.
2 weeks can be converted to how many days? So you have to convert information. That's number one. When you see the word 2 weeks, you really have to convert that. What does 2 weeks mean? How many days is 2 weeks? And that's including, yes, let's just say Saturday and Sunday. So with that being said, you're going to create a number story, a number model. We've talked about how to do that. Is a number model is unknown. So it's something times something equals question mark. That's the word unknown. So it's just like me saying 2 times 2 is blank. So first of all, I need to see what numbers am I going to put in these empty spots. Something times something equals something. So if you convert 2 weeks to days, go ahead and type how many days is that without talking. Let me stop sharing for a second. So if I convert 2 weeks to how many days, if you know how many days, you write it in the first one. And the second one says, you're going to multiply by what? Well, the only fraction I see here is what? Whatever your fraction is, times the fraction equals question mark. And you stop there. So that number times the fraction that I see in this story problem. That's part one. So Tony will run blank miles of 2 weeks. Well, now you got to do the actual problem. The number times the fraction equals what? And you put your answer where it says Tony will run blank miles in 2 weeks. We taught you how to do multiplication with fractions. So you have a whole number and a fraction. Under your whole number that you put in the first spot, you put a 1 under there and you multiply straight across. You should be working your problem and comprehending and understanding right now. So again, whatever number you put in the first spot, you're multiplying it by your fraction. We taught you how to multiply fractions. What you should have now is an improper fraction. We taught you also, this is a multi-step, guys. You don't just look at the answer, look for one thing. If you have an improper fraction, we told you to divide. So you divide your fraction that you have as an answer, and that will be your answer. Tony will run blank miles in 2 weeks. It's only one number, a whole number. And then it says, will Tony win a prize? Well, you type yes or no. And it said, since he's running, if he does more than 4 miles, it looks like he will get a prize. So whatever answer is here, oh, I'm sorry, can't see my screen. My bad, let me go back here. So whatever you see here where it says Tony will run blank miles, if it's more than 4, then the answer will be yes, he will receive a prize. If it's less than 4, the answer will be no, he will not receive a prize. Let's stop there. Are there any questions at this point? So number one, you have to know how to read a story problem, reread it, and understand. Number two, you must convert information. 2 weeks is how many days? That's what you must convert. And then you see the fraction. So now the next step is to multiply my whole number, because I got a whole number when I converted 2 weeks to how many days. And I multiply by the only fraction that is there, which tells me, do my students know how to do fractions? Well, yeah, we did multiplication with fractions. So if you have a whole number, you want to put a 1 underneath your whole number. You want to multiply to the whole. Now you have an improper fraction. So what did we say to do with improper fractions? We said divide. And when you divide those numbers, you get an answer. Now, so again, you really have to think, guys. This is preparing you for 5th grade. This is the type of things you have to do as multi-step lessons. So good luck with the first one. When we're done with this next one, everyone will press submit and we will be done. Everybody must press submit. More to them, don't do anything you don't. You don't touch nothing yet. Because I'm looking at this because I know it's blank. So I'm using yours as an example. I hear hands up. Yes, Chloe. Yes, Chloe.
I'm feeling much better from this morning.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear that.
Thank you.
Alright, so, Martha, yes. Yes, Martha. Okay, because I'm in the middle of a lesson and I'm pressed for time, you don't have to wait. So, yeah, thanks for interrupting me, Martha. Number 2, same thing. It's the same chart, so I read my direction. Use the chart to solve the number story below. Marcy's Fitness Challenge goals. I see the activities are walking, swimming, biking, running. I see the total distance for each are the same. So it's the same chart. You've already studied it. Then I explain. Tina walks 3/10 of a mile from school to the library. She studies for 1 hour and then walks 4/10 of a mile home. Tina does this 3 times a week. How much more, we talked about words. How much more will she need to walk to win a prize? If you do not understand, you are to stop before moving on because you guys are moving on and you have no idea what they just said, which is ridiculous. This is why it's so important to reread for comprehension. So in order to understand, you reread it. So Tina walks 3/10 of a mile from school to the library. And you also use visualization in your head. Studies for 1 hour and then walks 4/10 of a mile home. Tina does this 3 times a week. How much more will she need to walk to win a prize? So multiple steps here. The first one says, how much does Tina walk in a day? Well, it's just something plus something. So it's the 2 fractions that appear in the story problem. There's only 2 fractions there that appear in the story problem. So obviously, the 2 fractions go in the first part. Nor you have, what are you talking? I'm basically walking you through this. And then it says, that fraction plus that fraction equals what fraction? Tina walks 8 miles in 1 day. So you're adding the 2 fractions that you see. When the denominators are the same, they stay the same, and you just add the top numerators. So we have done adding fractions with the same denominators. That first part is very easy. The second part of this story problem, how much does Tina walk in 3 days? Well, that's why we multiply things, so we don't have to figure it out. We multiply by a number that they just said, and then you say, well, what are we multiplying by? Well, whatever answer you got in the first part of the question. Tina walks 8 miles in a day. Let me stop presenting for a second. Tina walks 8 miles for a day. So you multiply that by, you multiply the fraction. The answer that you got was whatever you got. I don't want to say what it is. But the answer you got when you added the 3/4 is blank. I can't say the answer.
Oh, fuck me.
It's blank, and then you multiply it by the number that says how much does Tina walk in 3 days. When you multiplied it, you got an improper fraction. And that's your answer. The improper fraction is your answer. Are you doing the problem now as I'm talking? No, it should be an improper fraction. You could do a mixed number if you did something else. Yes, actually, yes. So you would get a mixed number or improper fraction because if you did the other step where you divide it, yes. Yes, thank you for saying that. So it can be an improper fraction or a mixed number where it says Tina walks blank miles in 3 days. Let me come back here and heard something. Any questions? Chloe, we're doing math. You just need to just listen because it's going to be very challenging. Yes, Ola.
Sorry, I raised my hand by accident.
So moving right along. The next which reads, how how much does Tina walk in 2 weeks? So not days, but they actually telling you how many weeks. So you're going to take your number from your answer where it says Tina walks so many miles, and you're going to multiply it by how many weeks they measured. Oops, sorry. So whatever answer you got in part B, we're going to call this part B, where it says how much does Tina walk in 3 days? That's part B. So part C, you're going to take that answer and multiply it by what they're asking you, which is how much does Tina walk in 2 weeks? So now you're going to multiply it by that many numbers. Not 3. Up here you did 3, down here you're doing 2 weeks. You don't have to convert it. And then it says Tina walks blank miles in 2 weeks. So you're taking answers from here, putting it here in this problem. You take the answer from part B and put it in part C. And then it says, will Tina win a prize, yes or no, in the empty box. Now, are there any questions? Learn how to walk through problems. Learn how to take your time. Learn how to reread. Learn how to understand there's multiple steps. And also learn how to convert information. If there's no questions, you have 10 minutes. Begin. Yes, Taylor. Yes, Taylor.
Can I redo?
I'll let you sit yours back. Yes, we do. You are not leaving this session until people make sure your work is done. If you were listening to my explanation, you're probably already done. If you're taking notes, you probably got 100%, like Nyla. Nyla's been sure it's done. Taylor, next time, go ahead, Taylor. Rowan, can you log in to Everyday Mom? Hello, Rowan. Yes, Eva, I did say that. There you go, sorry. Okay, Eva, you're all set. And Ibrahim, I'm gonna make you do yours over. And take your time. I just went over all the information. I'm not sure why you're still not getting it. I just told you each step what to do.
Miss Womack, I'm done.
You don't need to tell me you're done. Well, I'll spend more time with yours. I'm sending it back. Good job, Hassa. We're waiting for Rowan to log in, Mortada log in, Casa log in, Miriam, Floyd, Bilal, Maria, Zainab, Fawaz, Nora, Carter, log in to Everyday Man. Thank you. Ooh.
Mine first?
Yes, you can, Bilal.
It's not that good. Mine is so small. Yeah, I'm here. You built yours in the mine. This is outside. Oh, I thought you said you do yours outside the mountain and I'll do mine inside the mountain. Let's go to yours.
You also have a brain pot health.
You didn't say anything about using any mines. Okay, got the night vision. Now where's yours?
Mortada and Maria, you still haven't done your forms. That is very sad. Very, very sad. And Fawaz.
Let's look around when we back up. Or
Can you be more
I
specific?
kept breaking.
What don't you understand?
So I was breaking then.
Can you explain the part you don't understand?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I broke stuff earlier, so I'm gonna look for those. There's a door right here.
Guys, unknown
It's a white
means
door.
nothing. It means just leave it. It's a question mark right there. So when we say create a model means a sentence. It means a math sentence. So if I say make a model with 2 plus 2, all you do is put 2 plus, if I say make an unknown model or number sentence, put
Move, I can't
2
see.
plus 4. All you write is 2 plus 4 equals question mark. The question
I
mark
can't
is the
see,
unknown.
okay?
That is unknown. That's just an unknown sentence.
I
So we've
can't.
done this for a couple of weeks now. So a number sentence or number model is when you
I
write,
can't.
something plus
I'm
something
trying to
equals
press the
blank,
button.
and it's unknown. Then you figure it out. If I say 2 plus 4 equals, in the next part you put 8. 2 plus 4 equals 8, but you don't put the 8 where
Then
the
don't
question
go
mark
in
is.
so I
Put
can
in
look
the
for
next
it.
spot. That means you're going to figure it out.
Huh?
Yes, Rowan.
Oh,
Can I redo
I
my
see it.
test from yesterday?
What test?
The formative 7 to 8 and 7 to 9 with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
oh. I'm trying to find the way in.
And guys, please don't wait
This
the
is
last
not
2
the
minutes and
way.
think you're about to just do some
This
crunch
is not
time work
it.
and try to
Where
submit
is
everything
it?
on me. I don't work
This
like
is the
that.
beds.
And I am not giving you credit for
Nice.
last minute stuff. I've been asking you for the last month to submit your work, and all of a sudden you want to. Some students are taking a day and just doing a whole bunch of work. Well, I can guarantee
Huh?
you it will not be checked by me.
I have a
time
better
is running
idea.
out.
Follow
You
me.
can go back as far as 2 weeks, but as far as going back for 4
Just
months and trying to
come.
submit some work to me,
Are you scared?
oh no, I do not work like that.
Let's go in another set of minds and try to
Was
make
that
a
helpful?
different
Are there
house.
any other questions? I see students are still working. You have about 5 minutes. Do not leave until I dismiss you.
Fine, but what type of build off do you want? In the mines or outside the mines?
Good job, Bilal. Good
Inside?
job, Boss. Taylor, great. Ola.
Okay, what do you want to build?
Nyla, excellent grades. And Hassan, okay. More to the.
We
Is there a
just
reason
did
why you're
that.
not logged in? This is so repetitive. Like, oh my gosh. And summer school is right around the corner. Don't be surprised. And please don't call me once you get that letter, because nothing's going to change. Do not call me. Do not text me. Do not ask me anything. Do not tell your parents to call me.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do once I submit my letter.
What do you want? What color does it have to be?
I apologize in advance. There's nothing I can do. Please raise your hand and wait till I call on you. Thank you. You keep trying to interrupt me and I'm talking.
Okay, I'm gonna find a good area.
Chloe, can you look at the problems, please, just to see
Alright.
if you can
I'm
figure
gonna
them
build
out?
out the
Chloe, thank you.
exterior with black.
Yes, Boaz.
Oh, mute your mic.
Can I redo?
Do what?
Yes. What?
Prepared, you would never have to retake anything. You're already
I wanted to mute.
So to me, it's like you're guessing, and then you guess, and then it's all wrong. You want to do it all.
No, because I want to.
I don't think that's a good idea. So the answer in June. No,
What? I
retake,
can't.
No. I'm sorry. Yes.
I don't have to tell you.
I finished the formative.
Okay, bye, Scooter.
Alright, so Carter, you
I'm
haven't
just
even
kidding.
logged in
Fine. I
to
want to
look
mute
at
it because I
the
don't want
message.
you
You
no
already
copy.
haven't logged into Everyday Math. Is there a
Where?
problem?
Fine. I only muted myself because.
These students are. Wait a minute. What time? What time do we leave? 12:30? No, 12:25. All right. So
I don't want. I only want to mute because I don't want you
on
copying me.
science. There's a form for you to complete for your Google class
In my house.
regarding the types of rocks research assignment. Please have that done prior to us meeting. Also, yesterday with social study, there is 10 people who have not completed that assignment. You will not be playing our eliminate game tomorrow, so even if you finish it, you probably won't be playing it because when work is due on the due date. The due date was yesterday, so those 10 people
What?
will be participating. Get your work done on
What's so
time.
funny? Not for me because I already did the test.
What again?
Can you raise your hand and wait to be acknowledged? You're going to.
What do you mean game mode?
In 5th grade. They usually wait to be acknowledged.
I'm in creative mode, right?
Yes, boy.
What?
That sucks if we
No, I'm in survival. I'm in survival now.
All of your work.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm making you a member. You're no longer operator.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will do it.
absolutely. And that is basically how the rest of the year will be. I talked to the 4th grade teams. It's really going to be easy assignments. Like yesterday's assignment for social study was like basically everybody got an A, basically.
It's in adventure mode.
For the next week in school. And during the other time,
My game
playing
froze.
games and activities. And please don't be offended if you're not active in our game.
There's creator, survival, and adventure.
Maybe you'll be able to next year. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. When I call your
Now
name,
it
you're
is.
dismissed. The rest of you need to stay on the line. Yes, Lee, you need to take your time.
No, I'm building
and
a
think
house
that
still.
over.
I'm not even. Yeah.
So, Nyla, if you have no more questions, you are dismissed. Nyla, thank you. Great job with math today. I'll send out your dismissed. Thank you. Bye, Ola. Send me a Gmail with all your questions. Marty, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Marty. Bye, LSR. Bye, Taylor.
Huh?
Bye, Tatum. Bye, Yusuf. Bye, Bilal. Bye, Abbas. Bye, Eva. Bye, Hassan. The rest of you stay on the line.
Bye, Miss Womack. Have a good afternoon.
Bye, Hassan.
Hey, did you know this week is Spirit Week in school? I'm gonna go do the flip grid. I'll be right back. No, it's today's talent day for flip grid. I'm not gonna do a talent, but I'm gonna do a trick. Magic, kind of like a magic. It doesn't have to be a trick shot. It can be any talent day. What's my talent? And you know what your talent is? Nothing. How many times have I told you never judge a book or tell a book by its cover? I told you today. Then I did. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this way. By kind of like stereotyping. Like if you think I'm lying or kidnapping if I'm black. That's judging a book by its cover. I'm just saying though. I actually do have talent. No. Did you do the flip grid today? Which one? Was it about math? Well, anyways, do you remember the title or how many? What was it about? What was the magic trick about? Oh, it was that Taco Bell thing? The taco thing? Was it about Taco Bell cops where I had two? Then you actually have a bad memory.
Bro, I watched it a year ago, 2020.
Last year,
Yeah, last year.
not this year, because I posted it this year. How did you watch it in 2020 if I posted it this year?
It was the big big one got done in.
I didn't make any other magic tricks.
Liar.
I swear.
It was either the beginning of 2021 or 2020.
It's missing something.
And even if he bought it online.
Looked at it online.
No, you said this guy bought it online. Look,
I'm gonna look online.
I need the one from laptop. And then you said, I know you bought it online. Obviously, you told me this 7 times. Mind your own business because they have a gun to your head.
You said gun to your head. What are your last words, though? My house is complete, and I have to get off. I'll be. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do my talent thing for Flipgrid. I'm gonna go do a talent thing. I'll be right back. Show off your skills. I'll be right back. I'm back, Rakan. Rakan. I'm back. Are you done with your house? Did you come look at mine yet? No, you didn't. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Dad is not your actual dad. Rakan, you know your dad's not actually your dad. Wanna know how? Wanna know who your actual father is? God. Ya Allah is your actual father. You guys, your mom doesn't have the same name. Last name, so what? Maybe you're adopted. Probably you're adopted. Yes, I know. I know who. One of the prophets of God. Then who? If that's not actually my so-called mom. Which is actually my loving mom. My mom does have the same last name. I just have a different middle name than my mom. She had the same last name as my dad, but a different middle name as my... Yeah. We're a family. My mom was born with the same, and she had different parents than us. She had different parents. Because my mom's mom and dad, actual mom and dad were born before them, and they made that last name. So when whoever the child was born, they just made them that last name, my last name. Because my grandparents, or my mom's mom and dad, were older than my actual mom and dad that I have now. Huh? Wait until I find out I'm what? Spit it out now. You said it too much. You know too much. You're not supposed to know too much. You know way too much. I need to put a memory loss on you. You know. You're still live streaming? I am. Wait until he finds out I'm still live streaming too. Oh! I'm live streaming too! I'm gonna delete the video.